myself, graduate of Temasek Polytechnic.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the guest of honor, Ms. Frida Lee, and the ceremonial procession. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Guest of honor, Ms. Frida Lee, Director of 42 Metrics Private Limited, Principal and CEO, Mr. Peter Lam, guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have you here with us as we celebrate the accomplishments and academic achievements of our students. Temasek Polytechnic celebrates 32 years as an educational institution committed to preparing school leavers and working adults for a future of dynamic change with relevant knowledge, lifelong skills, character, and a thirst for continuous improvement. Today marks a special milestone for the Polytechnic and our graduates in the journey of creating tomorrow's leaders who can go on to inspire and foster positive transformations. To begin today's proceedings, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Ms. Frida Lee, to deliver the graduation address. Ms. Lee, please.
Distinguished guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am honored to be here today to share this special occasion with all our graduates. Over the last 2 years, most of us have grown used to online meetings and virtual events. Until just over a month ago, some family gatherings even had to be held over online platforms because homes could not host more than 5 visitors at a go. But while technology has made virtual ceremonies possible, there is simply nothing like an in-person ceremony to celebrate your graduation, your achievement. For this, I'm sure we are all grateful. All of you here are adult students. That means you would have made some sacrifices on your time with family and friends to attend lessons, work on assessments, and sit for tests or exams. I'm sure that this journey has not been easy, and I congratulate you for having made it this far and completed this milestone. So what's next for you? This morning, I'd like to share some thoughts which I hope you'll help find useful as you journey on to your next milestone, whatever that may be. If we think of our journey as setting sail for a destination, then we know that we need to have a plan on how to get there. We need to chart our course and set our rudder before we can head out in the intended direction. Envision where you want to be, consider when you want to get there, and decide what steps you need to take in order to get yourself there. But here's the catch. As all sailors will tell you, sailing conditions can and do change very abruptly when you are out there in the stormy seas. So while we need to plan and chart our course carefully, my next point is that we need to make timely adjustments along the way. We need to be nimble and respond to changing circumstances. We travel through life in very stormy seas. Global situations like the Ukraine-Russia war and international relations will affect us. Local issues like an aging population and rising costs of living will affect us. Personal problems like pressures at work or at home can affect us. So our best laid plans may fail, or we may abandon those plans when the way seems difficult. In times like that, how do we stay the course and keep our focus strong? In your plans, plan for change. If it is a long-term goal that you have, develop shorter 1-year, 3-year, or 5-year plans along the way, which can be adjusted quickly. Breaking things down into phases while keeping the end point in mind would be useful in navigating through life and ensuring that you do not get lost. If this COVID-19 situation has taught us anything, it is that plans are only valid until the next wave of change comes. I remember planning for a dinner for 5 last year, and then suddenly the safety management measures changed. So from 5, we had to change to, our dine out got reduced to 2, and we had to cancel our plans to meet. So that's a very simple analogy. Does this sound like something familiar to you too? Of course, most of the changes that affect our life journey are not as simple as postponing a dinner. Economic and market changes, changes brought about by technology, or the increasing rise in competition around us, the demand for new skills, etc. The list goes on. We still need to have a plan to head in the right direction, but I say again, in your plan for change. And when the need arises, take immediate action. Your cohort has gone through many changes in the course of your study. When you started on your diploma or specialist diploma about 3 years ago, lessons were held in physical classrooms and nobody wore a mask. 1 year later, everything changed. Your classroom became a laptop and your classmates became 2-dimensional images on a screen. I believe many of you may have struggled with the change from face-to-face lessons to home-based learning. But the fact that you are here today shows that you have adapted and have overcome those challenges. Keep doing what you're doing. We've talked about planning and planning for change. So how does one stay the course when there are so many detours along the way? How does one succeed in finally achieving our goals? The key is in knowing your why, W-H-Y. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want to be where you want to be? Leadership and motivational speaker Simon Sinek says, People don't buy what you do. People buy why you do it. And when you simply do, proves what you believe. He goes on to say, great companies don't hire skilled people and motivate. They hire already motivated people and inspire them. So being motivated and understanding your motivation for your endeavors will take you a long way into the future. I spend some time training adult students like you. In my classes are elderly Singaporeans from all walks of life. They are closer to the age of 70. They are interested in learning how to create Facebook accounts and live events to showcase their artwork, their Tai Chi moves, or their social enterprises. Many struggle to use software such as Canva or CapCut or Filmora in order to express themselves on social media networks. But these are the ones who are most eager to ask questions and to try things out. They know why they are there, and they are willing to adapt to the new way of doing things. They are living proof that we are never too old to learn, and we need to mimic their zest for life. I won't wish you a smooth sailing journey, as we all know that this is not realistic. But I do wish you foresight, flexibility, and fulfillment of your why. Congratulations once again on your graduation, and I hope that you have a magnificent day celebrating with your friends and family. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. At the 27 graduation ceremonies this year, graduates from a total of 50 full-time and 43 part-time diploma courses will receive their diplomas. For today's graduation session, we are observing the graduation of the cohorts from the Diploma in Business Practice, Business Administration, Diploma in Legal Executive Studies, Specialist Diploma in Business Development in Technology, Specialist Diploma in Digital Marketing and Communication Management, and the Specialist Diploma in MICE and Events Management. We shall now proceed to the presentation of the diplomas. I'd like to invite Mr. John Leong, Director, Temasek Skills Future Academy, to present the diplomas to our graduates. John, please. Receiving the Diploma in Business Practice, Business Administration are Adya Parmeswari, daughter of Pakresami. Alicia May Fernandez. Amber Teo Siu Wen. Ash Nyo Meng En. Bu Chai Yi. Chelsea Yosha Hao. Chua Kok Guan. Damini Ravindran. Lin Wendy. Esther Shirley Koch. Fazana binti Abdul Halim. Fiona Lee Sok Fang. Go Chu Liang. Haswani binti Abdul Hamid. Ifyanis binti Muhammad Yusuf. Jackson Monica Sheridan. Jaran Veludore. Jovi Tan Pei Chi. Ko Jia Hui Vivian. Lee Gek Hong Eileen. Lerni Rahayu binti Muhammad Yahya. Lian Li Shan Cherisel. Liang Su Bu. Lim Hui Wen. Lim Lei Ling. Lo Man Yong. Lucian Lok Yu Fan. Lo Hui Shan. Mardia binti Muhammad Yasin. Muhammad Aizat bin Muhammad Taib. Muhammad Faiz bin Nazamuddin. Muhammad Nizam bin Murtaza. Muhammad Noor Haizam Shah bin Jauddin. Najiha binti Husni. Natra binti Mustajab. Nazila binti Abu Bakar. Ng Lei Wei. Ng Liang Hong. Kang Sok Hui. Nicholas Sim Wei Jie. Nitya Rubini, daughter of Rodrigo Shashi Kumar. Noor Haslin binti Sabtu. Noor Aisha binti Paki. Noor Aisa binti Zainal. Noor Hidayah binti Awang. Norisa binti Samad. Noor Diana binti Muhammad Johan. Noor Al-Farida Muhammad Nasir. Noor Faika Sasya binti Taib. Noor Fateha binti Radwan. Noor Natasha binti Agos. Noor Sabaria binti Muhammad Khalid. Noor Sakina binti Zazali. Noor Fadila binti Jalil. Noor Hayati binti Muhammad Ismail. Nurul Ain Saswani binti Asmi. Nurul Natasha binti Hashim. Puniyawati, daughter of Kalimuthu Kaliappan. Rajeswari, daughter of Raghupati. Rogaya binti Manap. Roxana Heng Wan Yi. Sarah Shamila Devi Antonio. Sri Hanes binti Rosam. Shabana binti Bashir Ismail. Shirley Chu Li Ching. Siti Nozalina binti Saleh. Siti Nurul Nakia binti Muhammad Yassid. Suhaib bin Muhammad Noor, Sulastri binti Abdul Aziz, Supama, daughter of Thiruvengadam, Tan Hui Fang, Tan Ka Yi, Tan Maggie, Tan Miao Juan, Tan Wan Peng, T. Paladin, Teo Yu Yu Abigail, To Chai Chu, V. Puneswari, Vijaya Kamachi Gunalan, Wang Rui, Yap Li Ching Wendy, Yogarani Naidu, daughter of Bala Satran, Yong Yu Heng, receiving the diploma in business practice, business administration, and also receiving the diploma in legal executive studies on behalf of a husband, the late Abdul Razak bin Amir, is Nadia binti Rahuddin. Receiving the diploma in legal executive studies are Abadiano Maria Agnes Macabata, Alex Liu Wenjie, Chan Yan Ni, Chi Vidya, Faudal Ayat bin Muhammad Suhaimi, Go Wei Yu Elaine, Heng Pui Ling, Jonathan Ong Sun Kiat. Josephine Chua Shan Peng. Nurul Sukhairini binti Sulong. Ao Chun Liang. Patricia Chan Xiao Wen. Ping Chua Jia. Quek Yen Ni. Saifatul Kushna binti Johari. Sankari, daughter of Loganathan. Shashikala Sapani. Siti Mardia binti Abdul Rahim. Siti Norain Saswani binti Bakhtia. Sasrinia binti Sulaimi. Tan Jenny. Tan Xiao Yun. Tan Swat Lee. Wang Wei Ting Adeline. Also receiving the diploma in business practice, business administration are Nishantan, son of Subramaniam. Uma Nantini, daughter of Balakrishnan. Receiving the Specialist Diploma in Business Development in Technology are Caleb Lee and Wei. Hasbullah bin Kamsin. Nurul Adwiya binti Adam. Sujana Vidya. Tan Aryan. Receiving the Specialist Diploma in Digital Marketing and Communication Management are Alicia Ang Lee Ying. Emily Po Xiao Xuan. Ko Hui Chun Alicia. Lee Keng Mao. Sherilyn Lim Si Hui. Yo Jing Yi. Receiving the Specialist Diploma in MICE and Events Management are Megan Lin Yun. Eng So Ying. Norfayana binti Azman. P. Chloe. Thank you, Mr. Leong. Next, we are pleased to present the graduates who have been awarded the Diploma with Merit. It is now my pleasure to invite Ms. Frida Lee, Director, 42 Matrix Private Limited, to present the diplomas to our graduates. Ms. Lee, please. Receiving the Diploma in Business Practice, Business Administration with Merit are Camelia binti Othman. Sui Kian Yang. Tan Yi Ching. Receiving the Diploma in Legal Executive Studies with Merit is Wei Wei Sheng Kenneth. Thank you, Ms. Lee. And now, our graduate from the Diploma in Business Practice, Mr. Ash Nyo Ming En, will deliver the valedictorian speech on behalf of all graduates today. Ash, please.
Our guest of honor, Ms. Frida Lee, Mr. Peter Lam, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. If 3 years ago, someone told me I would likely graduate as a valedictorian, my immediate response would have been, okay, but what's that? A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm honored to represent the graduating class of 2022 as we celebrate this occasion. Standing here today is nothing short of a surreal experience because, as a teenager, I was as rebellious as they come. I never focused on academics in school, so my parents had the unenviable task of nagging me about my studies to concentrate and get good grades. But on my part, I tasked myself with diligently not listening. I was a handful and a half. Yet somehow, I found my way into NAFA to undertake a diploma in illustration with animation design. Sadly, just after 1 year, the rebel in me staged an uprising, and I was again a lost cause. Before long, my rebellion was squashed, and I found myself in a very compliant army green. And it was while in service to our nation, my priorities took a 180-degree turn. I was posted to a special unit where proficiency in the English language was of utmost importance, as we regularly had to deliver presentations to high-ranking officers. I was preparing for one such presentation when I asked a fellow corporal the meaning of what he considered a simple word. In retrospect, it was. The next thing I knew, he was ridiculing me in front of everyone in the room. I was red in the face, but it was an embarrassing and necessary wake-up call. Despite that, my army superiors and close friends chose to believe in my potential. I then realized I was operating from my undiscovered self, because with their unwavering support and encouragement, I went on to earn several SCF awards and commendations. The recognition changed my mentality and pivoted the course of my life. I took charge of my future, and with the completion of national service, I decided to undertake the Diploma in Business Practice with Temasek Polytechnic. I grew despite the stress, the personal challenges, and numerous late nights of study. At TP, my potential was not only nurtured, but bolstered. So today I stand before you, a valedictorian, and I now know what it means. It means a lot. Writer Roy T. Burnett once said, "Believe in your infinite potential. Your only limitations are those you set upon yourself." I am happy that I've started pushing my limits. Before I end, on behalf of all of us graduating today, I would like to thank our families, loved ones, friends, and employers for your patience and faith in us. We thank all the lecturers and staff of Temasek Polytechnic for the passion for what you do, your patience, care, and support. We, the class of 2022, are grateful. Last but not least, to my fellow graduates, congratulations on completing this education journey. Your fortitude has inspired me. I wish you all success in life. Thank you.
He was a little nervous, never mind. Thank you, Ash. We now conclude this morning's graduation ceremony. Please stand while the ceremonial procession leaves the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, please be seated. Today, we welcome all graduates here into the TP alumni family. To stay connected with your alma mater, you are encouraged to apply for your complimentary lifetime TP alumni membership card at the TP alumni website via the graduation website. You may also use the graduation photo walls at the plaza area for group photo taking. In compliance with safety management measures, please leave the campus once you have finished your photo taking. Another graduation ceremony is scheduled at 2 p.m. today. With the graduates and their families arriving soon, we expect a very large crowd of graduates and guests on campus. As parking and gathering spaces are limited, we hope you'll make way for the incoming graduates and their guests. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to have you here for this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the organizing committee, thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you and well done.